Now to an amazing story of determination and survival that started with a simple stomach ache.
And led to 36-year-old Jackie Richard becoming a quadruple amputee. Now, after months in the hospital, 14 surgeries, and dozens of therapy sessions, Jackie is doing her best to get back to her normal life. A year and a half ago, Jackie Richard was working in the food industry in Alabama when she got what she thought was just a bad stomach ache.
Tuesday was the day I felt sick, just a throbbing in my stomach. It was just some kind of weird feeling.
It got worse the next day. She had to call in sick, and her roommate took her to the hospital.
And it just turned from, I guess, a stomach infection to sepsis, and then the sepsis took all over my body, and it can do a lot of damage.
Sepsis, which is a blood infection, caused almost all of her organs to shut down, and in order to save her life, doctors had to amputate both her hands and her legs below the knee. She was only given a 15% chance of survival.
And told my parents to prepare for funeral arrangements twice, so it was a lot. They went through a lot.
But after 6 months in the hospital, 5 of them in ICU, Jackie was well enough to leave, and her sister brought her to Hampton Roads for rehab.
She brought me up here, and with the Norfolk General Help and Centera rehab program that's gotten me this far. So, but she's in Iraq right now, you know, doing some contract work, and she's just looking to supplement her income, so because it did take a burden on my whole family. So she's been just trying to help out.
Jackie's doing her part too. When she started intensive daily therapy at Centera Day Rehabilitation Unit about a year ago, she was using a wheelchair. Now she has new prosthetic legs and myoelectric hands, which respond to her muscle contractions.
You will not meet more of a fighter than this girl, really. And I would set goals and she'd blow them out of the water.
Jackie and her therapist agree her attitude and determination are key.
I mean, I've always been a bubbly person. I don't know why, but that's just always been the way that I was raised.
But she admits it's not always easy to be positive.
Yeah, you have these little pity parties, and I feel sorry for myself, but I've just been bound and determined to get back to where I wanted to be, or where I was going, where I was heading.
And that's back into the food industry. But she's also pretty good at working with her therapist to come up with devices that help her do everyday activities without always having to use her myoelectric arms, which can get pretty heavy.
I've been very creative in coming up with different ways to make things happen, and I guess with that determination, I probably can't fail. At least I'm determined not to.
She's amazing. I mean, in 22 years, I've never had anybody like her. She's a miracle. Whatever she sets her mind to, she will do, and then some. I know that.
Now, Jackie is hoping to learn to drive again and would love to be able to get a job as a kitchen manager or a cooking instructor. In the meantime, she's keeping busy with her therapy, and oh, by the way, she just joined a power soccer team, and she's looking forward to playing this fall.
Remarkable story. What a great role model. Sandra, does Jackie know how she got the sepsis?
She has no idea how she got it, and you know what? She's like, I've moved on past that. I'm just working on getting better and feeling better. So
excellent story.
Yeah.